Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 31st, and today was a lovely, beautiful, hot day today. Got this morning, got a few things done here in the house, nothing major. Karen headed off to work. She had a bunch of paperwork and stuff, payroll to get done for next week because we don't know the hurricanes getting here, and if they're going to have power and ability to even do it. So her theory was better just get it done, and if the storm doesn't show up, oh well, she's already got the work done. It's just lost part of a Saturday, and it is what it is, as opposed to being worried about it all the way through the week and then maybe stressing out through it Thursday, Friday, and nobody else getting their paychecks. So it is what it is. So I went ahead, she headed up there and done that. I went ahead and grabbed a couple of my donuts that we had bought. I ordered some to be picked up yesterday, so I went ahead and grabbed a couple of those and grabbed myself a little bit of milk, and I drove up to Ormond Beach to board up Karen's father's house. All the plywood's been cut already and stuff. Went ahead and head up there. We've boarded it up, I think 3 times now. I've boarded it up for him. Once he was out of state, they were up in the mountains, and the first year that I was down here, he was actually up in the mountains with Karen's ex-husband, which was it was interesting. So they were out of state, so we went and boarded the house up for him, so he did not come home to busted windows and whatnot. And they was able to stay in the mountains and miss the most of the hurricane, which was awesome. So worked out really well there. But I got up there, got all boarded up. Just one of those things I tell him every time, like, mark these so we know what they are and stuff. And we get there and there's bar room, and I'm like, what the hell is bar room? And I realized it later after we get to it, it's Barbara's room, but they don't write Barbara on it, they write bar, and you write it when they're living there, you think it makes sense, but when they've been moved out for 30 years or so, or 35 years, you kind of forget what bar room means. So went ahead and said, heck, we kind of laughed about that a little bit, but got them all put up, got it all done, and I headed over and offered to put a thing on Facebook yesterday saying I was going to be up in Ormond Beach today, and if anybody needs any help, I got a truck, I got tools, whatever, ask for help. I'll be happy to help you hauling stuff or installing things or whatever. And got that all taken care of on the way home. Saw a store going out of business, so I stopped in there, and there was a couch that I would have happily bought had I seen it. Didn't see it before I bought ours. We spent $1,000 more on our couch than what this couch would have been. So, but we like our couch. It's not bad. It's just this one, I think, for the money, I would have definitely bought it. I wouldn't have had to worry about dogs and stuff as much, and I would have been a lot happier in that whole process. But overall, we like our couch. The couch looks nice. All that I'm happy with. It's just the $1,000 savings would have been nice on a couch. So it is what it is. But got back home. Actually, on the way back, I stopped at Menard Park. I think it's called Menard Park, and just checking out the water. The tide's really high. It always happens around a storm. We get a storm tide, which is always higher. Definitely was interesting. Talked to a guy with an old 70s. I think it was 73 or something, or 76. Ginu. I can never pronounce it. It's Ginu, the little canoe-looking thing with the motor in the back. It's Gheenoe, I think, like that. And it's a great looking unit. He took it and gutted it completely out. Took it all the way down to the outside of the body and got rid of all this, the seats and stuff in the middle. And he built his own stringers and built his own false floor on it thing. And I like that look a lot. So I think I'm going to start looking for it. He bought his for $650. He said he was offered $3,000 for it before he even started working on it. He claims, but who knows? I'm going to see if I can't find an old 70s style, Gnu. And that way, if I got $650 into it, who cares? I'm going to gut it out and then basically try and build my own floor, because I don't like the way the seats and stuff. It doesn't leave enough room for the dog, and really kind of where I want my stuff to be sitting in the boat. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to look for one of those and see if I can't find one, especially, the hurricane coming up, and I'll have time. A lot of people are going to be, roof damage and needing things fixed and whatnot that got damaged in the hurricane, want to sell, skiffs or boats cheap. So maybe I can help them out, get them the money they need to fix their house, and I can get myself a boat to work on. So we'll see what happens there. Wasn't there very long. Headed on over to the house. Start working the house. I thought, screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and get a bunch of stuff done. So I basically pulled out all the shutters, the plywood, we would call it, and got them all lined up, make sure everything I wanted, everything I needed. Basically cut a couple more holes in some, put some acrylic in so I could see out and get a little light in the room. I hate being in a complete pitch dark dungeon. It's just absolutely annoying. And also not being able to see out during a storm is the worst, absolutely worst. Especially storms going out at night. I've got a giant flashlight I can shine through the hole and look out and see what's going on, make sure no major trees have hit in the roads, we're not flooding, all that kind of stuff. You have to open a door to do that. So I put a couple more of those in the different boards in the house, and then I've got one set up for the living room now that's going to give me like a full width, like a 6-inch width all the way up and down the window. So I have 8 feet by 6 inches open glass. It'll be acrylic covered, but it'll be open light coming through, which would make my life so much easier when I boarded up. I did go ahead and put a couple boards up on a couple windows, rooms never go in. The one room is my vending room, which is hilarious. I walk to it even in the middle of the day, even at night. We get a little bit of ambient light from the street and stuff coming through the shades, and it looks so much different with that thing blocked off. It's absolutely annoying, but got them all lined out, got them all ready to go, and decided I wanted a couple more sheets of plywood to I'm going to board up my garage this year. I didn't do it last year, but I thought, why not? So went ahead. Also, a couple of boards that last year I had set up there that left like a gap top and bottom because they had been cut to the wrong size when they were cut originally way back when. I told myself I was going to redo them properly. I never did do it. I just keep putting it off. I'm like, when the storm's over, you don't have any power and stuff, you just put it away and you kind of forget about it until the next storm comes. So I need to set myself a reminder for like January 7th or something to reinstall all my Hurricane plywood or go buy actual metal and make proper metal, covers and stuff for it, which would be a lot easier to store, a lot easier to install, and so on and so forth. So I might look into doing that. I might set myself a reminder when I get into this video. I'll set myself a reminder for like January 7th to go buy Hurricane shutters or build them, whatever. But anyway, went ahead, got them all figured out, got them all laid out where I want, yada yada. Got the different things going, so I had the tools out, making a mess. I'm covered in sweat. I'm all just dusty and dirty and whatnot stuff. Karen texted and said she was about done at work. She was heading home, and I was sitting there doing stuff. Got the generator started again without the battery, so I don't know the remote start. Pull starting it, starting up pretty easy right now. I got to turn the choke on. So we got to take the panel off the back, which is just a quieting panel. So I might leave that off until I need it put back on and whatnot. But it is working. I've been charging the battery for a few days now, so hopefully the battery works. If it doesn't, I can always jump start it off my truck, or my camper battery, my RV battery. Either one of that stuff will work just fine. But I went ahead and said, hey, got it fired up. Super happy that's firing up just by pull starting. Grabbed my chainsaw, thought might as well test out. Got that baby fired up, and I was actually ironically just getting it fired up as my wife pulled in. So I got to basically rub the chainsaw up at her a little bit, and I really still on the phone. I was like, oh shit! So I headed back to the garage with it. We ended up hanging out here at the house a little bit. We finally said hell with it. I went and got my run in, got myself a shower, and we decided to lay down and take a little bit of a nap. Just stressful at waiting, just that waiting game. And we said to hell, went out to the beach. Decided not to take a nap. We were gonna, we didn't. Headed out to the beach instead. Grabbed ourselves some cigars. Got out there, and we end up basically after we got from the nap, we headed out to the beach and got a little late start, which because we napped too damn long. Actually, is what it was. But we got down. I knew I had enough time for the cigars, so I'm supposed to be till 7. Lifeguard dickhead comes through at like 6:05. He's like, everybody's off the beach. Beach is closed. Get off the beach. And he drives. I'm like, what the hell? So he drives over the other end and stuff. And as he comes back, he literally is stopping every vehicle and then like force him off the beach right then. And the first one he started forcing on the beach was like probably 6:15 when he's literally setting his truck there and blaring his damn megaphones and stuff. So I walked to the guy. I'm like, what the hell, man? The beach is open till 7. We just checked the website, checked the national, the beach thing and stuff, and they said it was perfectly normal hours. Yada. He goes, my supervisor called. And the guy's a dick. He's just instantly an asshole. And so I just kind of took my time. I packed my stuff up, blah, blah, other stuff. We got kicked off the beach about a half an hour early, which sucks because I had another half an hour of my cigar I wanted to smoke and whatnot, whatever. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, we had fun with that. Just the attitude. I was like, dude, just why the attitude? Why do you gotta be an asshole? Like, just lower your tone of voice and stop being a dick. Like, there's no reason for it and stuff. And he was like all kind of pissy and stuff. And just that. And he knew he was being an asshole because like when he even parked his truck, he left it back like probably a good 30 yards or so, 40 yards, more than most people are willing to walk over to speak to him. And I was like, the longer I talk to him, the closer I am to 7 o'clock, and I just kept smoking my cigar. So, and my thing is, if we're not off the beach by 7, write us a $75 ticket or a $150 ticket. I don't care what it is. Just if you say the beach is open till 7, why the hell isn't the beach open till 7? Every time they come through, almost every time, I shouldn't say every time, almost every time they come off, kicking off the beach like half an hour before 7, it's ridiculous. So make it 6:30 if that's the time you want us off the damn beach. Just whatever it is. So it's super annoying. And one of these days I think I'm just going to do a little check into it. I'm just going to sit there and just wait for him to call the cops. Somebody's like, it's not, by the time the cops get here, it'll be 7 o'clock. I'll leave then anyway, so it don't matter. So, but who knows, it is what it is. So got to the beach, headed on down to the nearest part of the beach. We basically walked around a little bit, walked on the beach from the parking lot and finished my cigar, sit on some steps, watched the sun go down from behind us and stuff, walked back the road back up, chat a few people here and there and whatnot. Just ended up having ourselves a really lovely, just simple, lovely night. It worked out really well for us, and it was definitely a lot of fun. So all the hurricane prep's pretty much done. I just finished putting up the shutters, the plywood, we want to call it. I got to take down actually this canvas pavilion, what you want to call it. I need to take pergola, whatever it is. I need to take it down and my carport down, which I'm going to do either Sunday or Monday. Leaning more towards Monday because I think we got people coming over, I think, Sunday night, and we want the pergola up for that. So I'm just going to take the canvas off them. I think I'm going to leave the actual metal frames up because they're now calling for it to possibly stay more east of us, and who the hell knows. So it's hard telling. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.